Hello, friends. It's your boy Jeff. It's been a minute, hasn't it? It's been several weeks since I made my last video, and a lot has happened in that time. Um, for those of you who may not know, 2 weeks ago, my wife had pretty major surgery. Um, it was a 9-hour surgery, it turned out, and she ended up having a lot of work done to her. Some of you who I've communicated with privately know the more of the gory details, but suffice it to say that she made it through okay, and she's in recovery right now. And I've taken, I've used up all of my vacation time. I had 3 weeks to take, so I'm kind of in the middle of that right now. So I'm off work for now, taking care of her. She's off work, of course, and things have been pretty hectic and busy every day. So obviously, I haven't had time to make videos. And really, I don't really have any material for videos either. As far as music goes, I've gotten in a ton of records, and I hope to do a video sometime soon showing you all of them. I got, a big stack of records from that seller that I think I mentioned way back, that I bought a lot of records from. He ended up just giving me the whole stack for free because he just wanted to get rid of them. And yeah, there were some gems in there that I decided to keep, so that'll be for a future video. On the Stephen King front, I've completed, in fact, today I just finished another King book. So I'll have two to retro review. That's going to be hopefully a video that I'll do maybe later today. We'll see if I can film it, if I have time. So yeah, but as far as music goes, the only record I've honestly listened to was the 50th anniversary remaster of Abbey Road by the Beatles. I bought the 3 LP set. You guys don't really need to see me show it, do you? I mean, it was all over the VC. I got the 3 LP set, like I said, and it's Abbey Road. It's the Beatles. It's a fantastic record. Thought Giles Martin did a great job remastering it. Don't really have much more to add of what everybody else said. Does it sound better than the copies that I had or have? Yes, absolutely. The lower end I thought was more accentuated. There were some more details you could hear. Didn't do a super close listen. I just played it all the way through. And then I listened to the other 2 discs of outtakes and alternate takes and other songs that were recorded around that time but didn't make the album, like Old Brown Shoe, Ballad of John and Yoko. There was a couple more off the top of my head that's escaping me, but that's really the only record I've played in probably 3 weeks. So I am far behind on that in that regard. I've had more time for reading than I've had for music. So, but that's okay. It brings a little bit of balance, but I'm hoping to be able to dive back into the records again. The reason I'm making this video is twofold. Last week, when I was in the middle of going to the hospital every day, this was before my vacation, so I was working 3rd shift every night, coming home, sleeping for a couple hours, and then going to the hospital for the afternoon. Just kind of wearing myself down. What are you going to do? I mean, it happens, but I had to see her every day. I couldn't not go. So kind of when I was at a fairly low point, in mentally, I'd gotten a VCLT package from Tim, DJ Highnoon. And before I get to that, I should give a shout out to him. and Bill from the Vinylverse, and Brad at H2 Vinyl. Those guys were messaging me almost every day while my wife was in the hospital. How is she doing? How am I doing? And even as late as yesterday or the day before, Tim was still talking with me. So it hits me in the feels right here. So I love you guys. And really, the love and support that I've gotten from the VC and from people in our real life here has been pretty awe-inspiring. So it kind of restores my faith in humanity a little bit. But getting back to this, I was feeling pretty low, was feeling pretty tired, pretty worn out, kind of sad. Even though I knew she was going to be okay, I knew this was going to be a very long recovery for her. I got a VCLT package from Tim, and I got to show you what he sent me. I mean, I've already opened the box. Like I said, I got this last week, but I can't let this go by without showing it all to you. And I don't know, my nose keeps itching me for some reason. He sent this DVD of Jimi Hendrix at the Isle of Wight Festival. It's called Blue Wild Angel. And I do have an album of his at the Isle of Wight, but it's only 6 songs, and this contains the entire show, if I can get it without glare. You can just kind of catch the song list right there. But haven't watched this yet, but I'm looking forward to. Of course, it's Jimi Hendrix, and if you guys follow Tim at all, you know he's the Jimi Hendrix super fan. So super stoked to have this. And then he sent me 4 albums. The first being Strong Persuader by Robert Cray. And even though I already own this album, I can tell you that this is a fantastic album. I bought this back in the day when it was new. And but that's okay. I can easily pass this along as VCLT. Who do I know who likes blues? I'm sure I can think of a couple people. But Strong Persuader was Robert Cray's breakout album. And there's a bunch of hits on here. Smoking Gun, I think, was his big chart hit off of this. I Guess I Showed Her, Right Next Door Because of Me, Nothing But a Woman. Basically all of side 1 were hits on the radio in 1986. At least the radio stations I was listening to. And even though I already have this, when I told my wife that I got it, she's a big Robert Cray fan too, and she goes, "This is one of my top 5 favorite albums ever." So you nailed it with this one, Tim, even though I already got it. So this is a great one. And then he also sent It's a Beautiful Day. This was an album that made the rounds in the VC a while back. Saw a lot of people showing it, talking about it, saying how great it was. And here's the back. And I think I made an idle comment, like, I'm just going to have to buy this album just to see what all the fuss is about. And Tim said, I got you. And he did. So now I'll have a chance to see what everybody else was raving about. So that's cool. Another one that I'd made an idle comment about having to pick up because I saw it pop up on a lot of people's videos was Quicksilver Messenger Service. So, of course, Tim did me a solid again and included this one. Here's the back. I can't remember which song I played that I looked up on YouTube, but I know I liked it. And like I said, I'm sure I made a comment on someone's video saying, man, I got to pick that up. And Tim obviously saw that comment and got it for me. So thank you, my brother. And finally, the one that really kind of knocked me back, because it's a triple album, and it's also by his favorite artist. Of course, it's Jimi Hendrix. This is the BBC sessions from the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Like I said, triple album. QRP pressing. You can tell it's got the nice inner sleeves that say quality records. And it comes with a booklet. It's a tri fold. I'll just try showing you some of these pictures here quickly. Try opening up all the way to show everything inside. So this one really made my jaw drop when I saw it in the box. So this one hit me in the feels too, Tim. So thank you, my man. I really appreciate it. I don't think you'll find a better friend in the VC than you would if you're friends with Tim, for sure. Love you to death, man. What can I say? And this arrived at a time when, and the note, I should also add, the note that he included was very touching too. So I'm very honored to know that call you my friend. So thank you very much. The other reason I'm making this video is because yesterday I got, let me pull this up here. I got this gigantic box from another guy that I love to death in the VC, and that's Eric Weinbender. If you're not watching his channel, you are missing out. He's quickly established himself in the VC, does a lot of eclectic type videos, plays a wide variety of music, does lots of videos with his friends, does lots of videos with his girlfriend Veronica. You guys are adorable, I just got to say. And he'd mentioned a while ago that he was going to send me something, and of course, with everything that's been going on with me, I completely forgot about it. And then yesterday, this thing arrived. So I was waiting till now so I can film it and show you what was inside. And this thing is heavily taped, heavily written over with fragile glass, handled with care, writing all over it. And when I reached out to him yesterday to thank him, he said it wasn't so much a VCLT box as it was an eclectic box. So there's probably going to be things in here that are not going to be records because, and he taped it securely, that's for sure. So I'm a little scared to see what's in here. But, all right, I'm gonna set this down here. And I'm going to just dig through. Okay, we got an Overhaulin magazine. Hot Rod presents Overhaulin, the magazine. Okay. Because he knows, I know he's a car guy. And I'm a car guy too, not as much as I used to be. Also included Extreme Mustang Milestones. All right. Because I've got a Mustang, that's what I drive every day. But my dad has a 66 GTO with a tri-power, 4-speed. Yeah, so I mentioned that to him. So kind of gave me a little cred with Eric there. And there's an envelope here. It says spoilers, typos, and corrections inside. So we will wait on this until we go through what we have here. Geez, I'm just going to start pulling things out. This looks like a shirt. Let me see if I can get this open here. Oh. All right, let me hold this up. Let me straighten this up here. Ha ha ha. The Blues Brothers, check that out. All right. And this is it's a 3X, so it's going to fit me. All right. Perfect. And there was a note inside that says, The shirt was my pop's, the SC Cheesehead. It was his car club handle for the Windy City Marauders. It had a double meaning. SC, both because we live in South Carolina and his car was supercharged. Okay. He only wore it to Chicago special meetups. It deserves to go home. Besides, like you, Pops was a good dude. Y'all would have gotten along fantastic. I'm sure we would have. Forgive the cheesehead. At least we all share a hockey team. That's because Eric's a Packers fan. And I'm a Bears fan. And I think Eric's smarter being a Packers fan than I am being a Bears fan, especially these days. But this is pretty cool, huh? And of course, the Blues Brothers is one of my first musical loves. So this is awesome. Thank you. This is very, very cool. Oh boy. Okay. This is a record cleaning kit. Okay. It's a Crosley record cleaning kit. Okay, that's cool. Nope, it's not. It's just a box. And this is inside. It's a Darth Vader case. Let me see if I can pop this thing open. Here we go. Oh, okay. It's, oh wow. It's football cards. Here we have the coach here, Mike Ditka. He just had a birthday the other day. I think he just turned 80. Oh man, these are old. Rick Casares? Man, this is going back. This is going back to like the 70s, isn't it? 60s or 70s? And we got Joe Fortunato. Okay. Well, thank you. Even though you're a Packers fan, at least you had the good sense to at least have some respect for the coach, yeah? That's cool. All right. I can dig it. Oh, we got some books in here. We've got some Star Trek books. We got Spock's World. Okay. I've heard of this one. I used to read the Star Trek novels. You know, not every single one, but where I can. Ah, novelization of Star Trek Generations. Because I rambled on about how I used to read novelizations of movies. This was before there were VCRs, or at least before I got a VCR. And then there's another Star Trek novel called Ishmael, which looks interesting. Very cool. Another video I have to make is of an estate sale that I went to last week in a brief moment. And this house was filled with Star Trek memorabilia. That will be for another time, though, because I'm already running long. It's already 18 minutes, and there's a ton more to get to in this box. But those books are very cool, and I used to read them pretty heavily. And I think I still have some somewhere. It's got... I think this is just packing. Okay. Okay, some Mega Rolls. Nice. This is... Oh my god. What the hell? This is... We're getting into Star Wars now. Look at these pictures. Stormtrooper on the sand lizard from Tatooine. Wow. This is drawn by Jake Lagong. It says Luke on his Tauntaun. Holy shit. This is super cool, dude. And then, oh my god, here's some sand people with a bantha. Dude, this is awesome. Thank you. Wow. You covered Star Trek and Star Wars. That's awesome. Wow. This guy really knows how to draw. It looks almost like photos. Damn. Oh my God. And there's a box in here that's packing. And then we got some rolls and other stuff that's packing too. Okay. Now, we're going to hit up the envelope and see what it says. Where are my glasses? Wow, dude, you went above and beyond, I have to say. Okay. Here's the card. Retro Robot Cool. I dig it. And it says, he filled the whole card up. Here we go. It says, Jeff, my special angel baby. I hope this package arrives to you intact. It did. The packaging is unique, but I did my best in protecting the gift. P.S. Forgive line 4. It is unwise to write sleepy. Okay. Feel free to use the books, mags, and toilet paper. However, they were merely enclosed as an attempted buffer. Okay. The art was found in Asheville when Veronica and I went to see King Gizzard. I framed them, well, because I'm that guy. Yes, I know, you are. Apologize to your wife for claiming wall space with nerd stuff. She's already, you can see this picture here and other places. The house is covered with nerd stuff. She loves it. Also included is my childhood. Mike Ditka, love you, man. Your friend, Eric Weinbender. Dude, you are the man. Thank you so much. This hits me in the feels too. So, what can I say? The VC is a wonderful place, populated with wonderful people. Just the level of kindness is astounding. So, thank you, my man. And Tim, once again, thank you for your VCLT as well. So, hope to make a few more videos, like I mentioned earlier, and hope to try to get back into the VC and be a little more active. I haven't even had time to watch videos, much less make them, so I'm probably going to try to do some of that as well, catch up with people. So forgive the absence, but I'm going to try to start becoming more active again. So once again, Eric and Tim, thank you. You guys are top notch. That's yeah, you guys are just top notch people. What can I say? All right, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it, and hope to be back sooner than later. So till then, peace. This is Jeff. I'll see y'all soon.